Welcome to this video. It is winter time. I've recently been wanting to do a video about getting the house ready for winter. I wanted to look at what kind of music might I want to do something for winter, specifically while I change out the decor from Christmas to winter. And I thought of Vivaldi and the Four Seasons. You may be familiar with some of that. It's been used a lot. Some of it has been used a lot in TV shows, movies. Some people say it might be overused, but there is, one of the seasons is winter, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, but I thought, I would like to learn that. I've not played it before and see if I can play it. Vivaldi took inspiration from the moods of the Four Seasons while he lived in Mantova, Italy. In home decor, a table settings foundation begins with the tablecloth. I've chosen coordinating placemats and a winter scarf to lay the foundation for this tablescape. The landing between our main floor and basement level presents a perfect place for seasonal vignettes. Each season I start with these two thrifted lanterns as the foundation and create from there using ribbons, candles, floral picks, fabric from what I have on hand or purchasing new items as needed. I like bows, and I'm definitely still learning how to make them properly. I've had this cute cat planter for about 30 years. Each season, this terracotta sweetie gets dressed up with a festive bow. Inside the planter section are cinnamon-scented pine cones. I leave the pine cones there year-round. So who was Vivaldi? His name was Antonio Vivaldi. He was Italian, and he wrote concerto for violin. The Four Seasons is one of his most popular compositions, and these are 4 concerti. Each one is a concerto, so 4 concerti for violin, each representing a season. He wrote poems, actually called sonnets, but Vivaldi wrote poems to express verbally what he was expressing musically. Traditionally, they are read before each season is played when it's played in concert. Each concerto has 3 movements, and they each follow a pattern of fast, slow, fast. I am kind of an average player, and so I don't think I'm going to be able to play the fast movements, but I am looking at the second movement and would like to be able to play that. I don't play the violin. I play piano, and so I'm looking at how can I try to play this second movement of the winter concerto and try to get across some of what Vivaldi was trying to express. How can I play the string part in addition to the piano and, in essence, do a duet with myself? And so I have an idea about that, but we'll get to that later. This one is to convey being inside. The poem actually says being near the fire, being cozy while it's raining outside on everybody else, and of course in the winter often snowing. That's the kind of feeling that I want to convey through home decor as well as the music together. This is definitely learning for me. I am not an expert. I am not anything like that. So I am learning and trying to create something that I will enjoy and feel good about, and that you will enjoy. I want to show you what the dining table looked like before anything was added. A blank canvas, you might say. Then a few items were layered in. This digital piano is my foundation for creating the music in this video. I'm thankful to have an Elisa's Coda Pro with 20 built-in voices, including strings, harpsichord, and finger bass. Back to my idea of playing the winter second movement solely on the piano. Let's start at the bottom and work our way up. I decided to play the bass line of this winter second movement using the finger bass voice, which is number 17. As you listen to a short clip from this foundational line in the music, can you associate it with the steady sound of fire in a fireplace? Sturdy, not overpowering. You're reassured by its presence. Reading a fascinating book while relaxing by the fire is time well spent. For all the cat lovers, I highly recommend Cats of the World by Hannah Shaw, who goes by Kitten Lady on social media, and her husband, Andrew Martilla, who goes by The Cat Photographer on social media. You can find this extraordinary couple on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Let's finish the dining tablescape as a harmonious setting. I decided to play the chord harmony in the winter second movement as two separate lines using the harpsichord voice, which is number 6. I'm pairing the dining table now with the lower harmony. As I mentioned earlier, here's the landing between the two floors of our home, which is a perfect place to set up seasonal vignettes. I'm pairing this area with the higher harmony. Now let's listen to the highest part in the winter second movement. I'll play using the strings voice, which is number 18. I think of this as the final touches throughout the home. Putting all these parts together creates the total vision. The bass line is foundational, reassuring warmth of a fireplace. The two harpsichord harmony sounds like a ticking clock, steady passing of time, days spent inside. The string solo for violin represents the finishing touches of decor throughout the home, the beauty topping off the season. I'm ready to share the final creation. I'll begin with reading Vivaldi's words in Italian. Passar al fuoco ed quieti e contenti, mentre la pioggia fiorbagna vento. And in English, to rest contentedly beside the hearth while those outside are drenched by pouring rain.